All right, Eagle fans, here we are. Just wrapped up the 2025 spring scrimmage. Coach, talk to me about what these last couple weeks have been. What have you tried to accomplish? And, did you see some of that tonight?
Super proud of these guys, man. We've got a lot of guys and running track, not scrimmaging, a lot of pieces not here. It's like I told those guys, they had their opportunity. They made the most of it. I felt like we come out super aggressive, and that's what we talked about. Play aggressive, not to be timid. Very good football team, as always. Anytime the Price is coach, it's going to be a good team, good physical team. But I was super proud of our guys. Young guys coming in, and just the development. Our bodies are banged up. Had a few guys hurt. I think we had maybe 30 playing tonight. So, a lot of excuses if we want to make them, but super proud of these guys and competing.
Now, talk to me about the overall process. We've had about 3 weeks of spring practice. What were your goals coming into spring practice? Did you reach those? And how's this going to help us out for the 2025 season?
Yeah, we got a new quarterback, so we want to see how that went. I thought that was a good scrimmage to see where we are there. Clay's a little banged up, so didn't get to play a whole lot. But Keith did a fantastic job, a great competitor. So, the quarterback position, obviously. And then up front, I think we had 6 linemen dressed today. So those guys got after it and filled in some spots there. And, again, they played aggressive, they competed, and we built on that for sure.
Now, Coach, talk to me. As I said, this wrapped up the spring sessions. We've got summer coming up. What are your goals going into summer? I know June is a big month. You get a little off, you get a little dead period. Then it's basically downhill to the season. What are your goals for this off season, these summer sessions?
Just to stay the course, man. I talk to the guys. We do a lot of stuff. We work out every morning at 7 o'clock. We grind. Those guys do a great job in the weight room. Continue to work on their craft, trust the process, and nothing comes easy in life, so we just got to keep building on what we're doing. I think it's working. Bodies are changing, and obviously they're coming out, competing and being aggressive.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Tell you what, before we go, we've got anything else you want to go ahead and plug while we're here?
Yeah, for sure, man. We've got the golf tournament coming up this summer. We're going to be having a Booster Club meeting soon, probably next week or two, just to get things kicked off. But we start working out May 27th, and the 8th graders. Incoming freshmen will start on that day, so that's a big group coming in, excited about those guys. And then we'll get into the golf tournament in August and scrimmages, and we'll be grinding and going for too long.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Again, we're going to wrap it up. As we just said, this is the wrap-up of the 2025 spring sessions. The Gibbs Eagles took on Grace Christian tonight. Great scrimmage tonight, a lot of good work. Coach, tell me, before we go, give me 1 or 2 players that stood out tonight.
Well, obviously, Keith Jones on offense did a great job. Wyatt Bentley did a great job being a leader. Chase Norman he's our guy. He's one of those guys that we're going to continue to try to get the ball, but he does so many things, intangibles that maybe you don't see on the stat sheet, but that's why he's getting recruited by Division I schools and doing a fantastic job. Defensively, we had a couple young guys, Chris Combs, who, he got a start tonight. He's worked his way in, and he's a kid that just goes hard, so I'm super proud of him. But there's a lot of guys, but, especially those guys I thought really stepped up today.
All right, Coach. Again, now we're going to wrap it up for good here. Thanks a lot, Coach. And again, everybody watch out. We got the golf tournament coming up August 2nd. We're going to have a Booster Club meeting here in a couple of weeks. And check our socials for everything Gibbs football. War Eagle, and thank you, Coach.
Thank you, man.